Okay, guys, for the purpose of this project, you need to take 4 photos that you took walking around the school using digital photography techniques. You can select all of them from the organizer, and you now know how to move files from the organizer to the editor, so you're good in that sense. But the idea here is that you need to select 4, edit them any way you want using Photoshop. That involves down here the effects and filters menus, styles, layers. Over here, you can use the toolbar, options up here, options on the toolbar, and edit each one individually, just like you see here. So I would do the zebra, I would click over to the moon and edit that one. I might do something to the eyeball, and I'll do something to the cat. I have 5 open, but you don't need 5 open. When you're done all of that, we want to go back to our selection tool and select the the rectangle marquee tool, and select that image, just like I did. Once it's selected, you want to come up to the edit menu and select copy. And before you move anything or do anything, what we'd like to do is we want to create a new blank canvas. This is the canvas area. Right now the cat fills all of it. The gray is just a workspace, but this is the canvas area of elements. So we want to create a new blank file so we can move the cat and 4 others of these images into that file to create a brand new 4 image file in the end so that we can turn that in. So we come up here after we've copied the cat and we say new blank file. And what this does is actually allows us to just hit OK. It creates it the same size as the cat was. So that's one little trick of creating a large canvas or a canvas similar. Now we can move the cat in here by selecting edit and paste. So the cat's in there, but we know that we can make the cat smaller because you guys have remember that tutorial where we grab the handles and we move it diagonally. So I'm going to move the cat down to 1/4 the size, and I'm going to select the green arrow and say OK. So if I look now, I have the cat is now moved into my image file, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to do the eyeball. So again, rectangle tool, selecting the eyeball, edit copy. Now this time I'm not going to do a new file. I don't need to. I go to my project, my photo bin here, and it's back actually, I believe it's one of these here. I'll have to find it. There it is. So I'm going to select edit, and by the way, that's how you do navigate between your photos and your pictures, is you can click on these. Just be careful not to hit the X. And I'm going to go back over to the arrow. We're going to select my untitled, and here I'm going to paste in the eyeball, which is quite a large file, as you can see. So I'm just going to pull that down using those handles and bring it down to a reasonable size. Get it into this picture. Probably a quicker way you can do it. I'm just going to do it this way for the purposes of maintaining that demonstration. Now, I'm not too concerned, guys, that if you go over the space, don't enlarge too much. We don't want to stretch the picture and bring it in. Don't worry about going over the side here either. What'll happen is eventually we'll just crop it and have all 4 together. Back to the photo bin again. And again, you're not going to be going into this to do it, to make a new blank file. So what I'd like you to do is from now on, I want you to finish this by doing the last 2 photos, bringing them in here. And we're going to save that as a PNG file and call it project 2. And that's what you're going to go into your assignment. Click on add or create in the assignment area, add file, choose the file you've saved as a PNG called project 2, and upload it to the project, and then you hand it in. And that's what I want you to do for project 2. Remember that each picture has to be edited individually like this before it's brought into this format. In the end, if you're at this point, we'll say you would hit the crop tool and you would come in here and just make sure that your file is cropped so that every photo here is cut off if that was extending over. This crop tool will allow me to crop that off so it just becomes what it looks like now. And that's it.